Hey guys, welcome back to Jack on Tracks, and yeah, so we're moving right along on this kit. The roof is pretty much done for now. The weathering stuff we're going to do all at once. I wound up sealing this paper with my scenic medium, the glue I use. It's just like I believe mine's 3-to-1, 3 parts water, 1 part Mod Podge, and I put a drop of soap in to help break the tension, and I also put a healthy dose of isopropyl alcohol in there. I can't tell you the number, but I think I'm getting close to 1 part. I think so. It's going to be 3-to-1 to 1 by the time I'm done with this stuff, because the isopropyl alcohol really does help this dry out quicker. Plus, it also breaks the surface tension on stuff when you're spraying down your medium onto when you're spraying down your stuff down for like your ballast and stuff like that. But here we go, back in the kit. What do we got? All right, so this is the bottom of the kit. This is the loading dock. We're going to use these. I'm going to do a little more reading on those. Windows and doors. Like I said, I think I was going to do these. I had to look through my box of goodies. I believe I have some galvanized. I think that's the name of it called. So I'm going to do these in galvanized, so it looks like galvanized windows, and then we'll do some sponge weathering on these to make them look like they're rusting, oxidizing. All right, so let's see this. So these, all right, cool. So these actually stick on the bottom of here. Oh, that's pretty cool. They look good. But what to do next? What to do next? All right, so as you saw, we painted the fronts, the sides. Front sides. These are windows. We're not going to paint the windows. No, we don't do that. We're at a higher level. All right, so put this window back in here so they don't get messed up. Let's look at these instructions. There's the stickers. We're going to put these to the side right here for now. Maybe. I think that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be we're gonna follow these directions ish. So they're really not really you don't have really great instructions. I mean, they show you what you need to know, but they're not stellar. But we'll go from here. All right, so we don't really need these right now. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip to the back, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna build this loading dock. All right. And we're gonna do with these decals, because they keep getting in the way. We're gonna take these and put these in with the glasses. There we go. You guys go in there, get all nicey nice. Play together properly. Take this off. We don't need this base. We may give this a quick some gray and start doing some concrete washes on them, and then figure out where we're going to put the showroom, how far the showroom's going to sit in here, and then go from there. We're going to build out the interior on this too. I like interiors. I like the insides. It's got big windows. You're going to look inside. You might as well make it look nice, right? I spend all the time on the outside. I might spend a little time on the inside. So the goal was we're going to use one of these two, either the Vallejo or the AK, to weather these up, so they have a nice appearance, even though it's plastic. Actually, I saw one person online actually take this and he glued wood to the top of it, the whole thing, individual planks across the whole thing. I don't know. But let's give this a start here. Let's get these off the sprue. Somewhere I got a nice pair of sprue nipper tweezers. Not able to find that right now. So this works anyway, because we're gonna have to sand this down. You'll see. There's a not so nice looking mold line down the side over here. I don't like that. Not at all. That's gonna stand out. So we're gonna get rid of that. Yeah. So we're gonna do that. Get that a little cleaned up there. That looks pretty nasty, but not bad. Let's see what we got. What do I got? What I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. This file actually does a nicer job than that sandpaper. The sandpaper is kind of coarse. It really rips it up. But you want to take a lot down, short period of time. Go with the sand. Go with the sanding pad. I have somewhere. I gotta go back and look for them. Some sanding sticks. Thought I had a fine sanding block in here, but it's not in there. And then we're just gonna get this. Get that edge. I mean, as you can see, it was pretty prominent down there. Get that taken care of. All right, that's pretty good. On this side. All right, so now they tell you is take the razor saw and go along there and make it look like wood. All right, I'll buy that. It is actually doing it somewhat, but the sandpaper actually helped it too. So, all right, that's that piece. That's pretty good. This one, I think we can. Need a little bit less. Let's try this file. See how the file works on these. Yeah, that piece, the edge was really obvious. This one's not so bad. This one's looking pretty good. Yep. Oh. Yeah, there's that. All right, these under here look like you can paint these too, but yeah. So I come in here, clip these off too. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so let's cut this down. We don't need all this in our way. All right, so get in here. These puppies off. There's, so. Ready. So what we got? Yeah. So yeah, so just got to clean this up a little bit. A lot on there. All right, let's see what we got. A little bit on here, just needs to get a little. It's nice to use a straight file with this. You don't have to worry about these being uneven, right? All right, so this is pretty straightforward. It looks like. Square that up. All right, so these pieces laid out. This obviously goes in here like this somewhere, somehow, some hee. All right, so goes like that. He's gonna sit in here like this. You know something? I should have put the instructions away. I should have left the instructions out. All right, so we got the instructions one more time. Give these a quick peruse. All right, so basically what I got here is these bad boys are supposed to sit in here like that. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start gluing these together, and we'll go from there. Let me just get stuff set up, and we'll start putting it together. Be right back. All right, so I got the three different damiers. I got the quick set, extra thin, and the thick. Now, why am I going to use the thick? I think the thick makes a stronger bond with certain stuff, and anything I know it's going to get tweaked and moved around a lot, I like to put a little brushing of the thick in after I'm done. So I'm going to do these middle ones with the thick and set them up real quick on the ends with the thin, the quick set, and then I might come back in and give it a little touch with that just to soak it the regular stuff to make sure everything sticks in there good. All right, so here we go. No time like the present to get started. And that thick takes a little bit longer, a little bit of time to set up. My poor man's 1-2-3 block. I ordered a set on Amazon. They're allegedly en route. I don't know how they're doing it, but I think it's coming from overseas. Not really happy about that. I thought they were. I thought at least those things would be made in America, but apparently not. All right, we got a little flashing on here. Oh, got a little flashing on this. I just want to clean it up. I didn't see it on the other one, but this one's pretty obvious. All right, let me just go through these really quick. All right, got that taken care of. So we'll get this all done, set up. I'll edit down this video because it's going to be the loading dock video. We'll start getting this stuff up. We're starting to move it along, as you can see. We might break up this build with maybe doing some ballasting and some other scenery on the module, but we're gonna keep going. Hopefully I can get this building done and up before Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Yep. What's up with that? Okay, so good thing I saw that. That one's different. So I'm assuming that one's going to be for the. That one's going to be for the ramp part. So I'm going to hold that aside. Amazing how quick that stuff sets up. Already grabbing. And I'm just having no luck with that stuff. You saw on one of the other videos, and knocked it over. Spilt it on the module. And we got to fix that because it melted the foam board underneath a little bit. So it's now like a little divot. Well, a decent sized divot in the board. All right, that's that. Slide that bad boy over there. All right, so yeah, this one's definitely different. All right. Got a little angle cut in it. All right, so that's what we got to do. All right, so this got some flashing on it, which is interfering with the way it's sitting on there. So flatten that down a little bit. All right, so that's the way we're going to do that one. Okie dokie. All right, so that's that. Let's we kick these out a little bit. Oh, that's good in there. Let's put this top on before we wind up spilling this stuff everywhere. All right, so that's going to dry up a little bit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the regular, and I'm just going to touch it. Make sure it gets a good bond in there. I had some 1, 2, 3 blocks. I had to put the 1, 2, 3 blocks up against it and put one on top of it. But this will do. Yeah, that goes like that. But you got to put this piece in. I don't know how you figure that out. Uh-huh. All right, so they got a little, yep. Got a little something, something right there. So we'll take out this quick. All right. Uh, that's putting that together. I'm gonna let this dry for a little bit, and we'll come back. And actually, you know something? Let me a little in there. there. On there. Now I'll set that in there nice and tight. Don't have to worry about that ever coming loose again. But yeah, so you're still setting up a little bit. So yeah, we'll just we'll let that set up, and we'll come back to it in a little bit. All right, guys. So here we are. We're back, and we are following the Vallejo's instructions. In their instructions, it says step 1: apply a wood-colored primer, and in this case, it's IDF sand, or Israeli sand, gray. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Let that dry up. We might have to put a second coat on. So we're just going to put this on, and then we're just going to let it dry. Probably going to do the actual little pylon pieces. I'm going to do those in concrete, because I would assume that they would be concrete. Because if they weren't concrete, I would assume they'd be square. You know? I'll say one thing. Good paint dries quick. Now, it's drying out pretty quick. I might have to take another run down the side of this with that razor saw to get a little more detail in there. We'll see. See how that works. Let that dry. That's coming along pretty good. Let's brush it quick. Rinsey rinse. You know, so yeah, so we're following this the Vallejo's instructions, and that's we did step number 1. Actually, it's going to take a while. It's saying that the paint needs to cure for 24 hours. Okay. That's what we'll do. We'll let that cure for 24 hours. And I guess we'll see you then. Hey guys, welcome back. Here we are. We're downstairs again in the basement, working on this loading dock. Yesterday, after I shut the camera off and I was looking at everything, I wasn't really happy with the way the paint looked on it. So I I wound up doing a little more reading, and it recommended that you put this on with an airbrush. So I took a little time, and I busted out the .0 single stage airbrush that I got from the Amazon, and we gave it a little on there, and it came out much better. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to continue to go down that route with this thing. We're going to do step 2, and step 2 is painting it with Vallejo concrete. So that's what we're going to do. I'm not setting this whole table up for painting because I just don't have the energy to do it. I got a little paint, little Vallejo thinner, and the concrete paint. So see what we got pressure wise. It's a little too high. It said about 14 pounds. I got this set about 20. So let's open it up. We'll do a drop. Just wanted to thin it up a little bit. A little more in there. My little lid. Pick it up. Yeah. That's what it's saying. I don't like the dual stage airbrushes because I'm just not that good with them. But saying you might have to do multiple coats, I thoroughly believe that, because I don't think it's going to cover in one coat. So we got that, and yeah, one coat on there. We still got some in here. So we'll just put that down for a second. We'll let this dry up a little bit, and we'll come right back. I'll let this sit for a couple more minutes, and then one last coat. We'll call it a night. Hey guys, welcome back. So last night we airbrushed on the next coat that was concrete, and the colors from the box to the paint is it's a little discrepancy, but I'm figuring that's just printing color, whatever. So the next step tells me to mask off, to use a card. You can see on here all to individually paint these boards, stepping off with index cards. There's way too many. This model's way too small for that. So I'm going to kind of skip that step And that would be step 3. I'm going to move over to step 4, which is basically dry brushing. So what I got here is my palette, little palette thing here. And it's telling me to use IDF Sand Gray or a lighter color. So what I think we're going to do is I'm going to try this IDF Sand Gray. And I have Panzer Vallejo, Panzer Ace, old wood. And I'm just going to put them next to each other in this palette. And I'm going to maybe switch between the two of them. Actually, the IDF Gray is actually looking pretty good. So here we go. This is basically the first time I've ever really done any dry brushing. So let's see what we can do here. It's making it pop a little bit. Yeah, I'm screwing this up. Doing too much. This is the first time I ever dry brush, so we'll see how that works. Yeah, I'm going to switch to a slightly wider brush because there's a lot of work to do here. Yeah, so. Alright, so now that I see what I'm doing here, I'm just going to change up a little bit and be right back. Alright guys, so I picked up a piece of wood, cardboard that I can wipe off some of the color on. And this is working. I don't know, it's looking, worst comes to worst. It is what it is. It's just really another skill I need to learn. That's what we're doing. We're learning a new skill. So, alright, so we just keep going. And I was told not to worry by someone that does this all the time. He says, as it dries, everything darkens. And you'll see it's all of a sudden, everything looks good. That's what I'm doing. I'm not worrying. So it's looking alright. But I'm believing that when I do the wash on this thing, the wash is really what's going to make this really, hopefully, give it that old wood look, deck look. I've already determined that I'm going to put a piece of actual wood down the side here with some nut bolt washer castings. I think I got some of those. We'll see. All right, hold on one second. Let me adjust. Really not going to see under here. Really kind of moot, but I'm just giving it a little just in case you do. But the color that they call concrete, I don't know. Doesn't look like concrete to me. But who am I? I'm just some schlep. Yeah, give it a shot. All right. Well, as that drying up, come in here and I'll hit it with a little bit of this old wood. Yeah, I got a little contrast in there. No. Going from there. Let me see what I can do on the side here. Good. But I think we're gonna wood board down both sides of this. You know, down the sides over there, but not really sure. We'll just let this sit, see what this does. And we'll let it dry up. But it is what it is. I don't know if it's supposed to look like wood. It's not looking like wood yet, but that could just be me. But, all right, guys. We'll be right back. Hey, guys. So, welcome back. And we just did step 4. This is all dry. And step 5 is the wash. And it says to do 1 drop of wash to 1 drop of water. So, okay, give that a shot, right? Basically 1 drop of wash to 1 drop of water. Five. So we're going to go with a scientific method. That looks about right. It's too thin. I'd rather it too thin than too thick, I think. Instead, just brush it on. It's definitely making the wood grain pop, which is nice. All right, guys, welcome back. Last night off camera, just playing around. I did a little dry brushing, and I went a little crazy over there. And then I gave it a. I just went over it one quick time with a wet brush and it kind of made everything pop again. But I need to add another wash to this. It's definitely not what I want. I want something a little bit darker, a little grayer. So I'm going to try something different. Someone said use a heavier brush, so that's what I'm going to do. Do a heavy brush. Yeah, I'm liking that. So, just going to make sure I get even here. I really want to get these lines, you know, showing, because they definitely got a little covered up. that fixed that problem over there. Yeah, it actually worked pretty good. All right. So we're gonna let this dry, and we'll go from there. All right. See if I can get some more of this off here. Put this on there. It's a little more level, I think. All right, I'm liking this. It's actually coming out pretty good. It's not what I expected it to come out looking like, but it's definitely adding to it, and it's looking pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with it. And I got this little board over here. This is the floor, kind of back in the background. I've been dumping the rest of the paint's been getting, from the airbrush, been getting put on this thing. So they're gonna be inside, so I'm not too concerned about it being a little messed up. But we'll see. Not really happy. The brush I like the big brush. Definitely worked a little bit better. But I'm not getting a little too much left over here and there. Like I don't want a big clump of this over here in the end, so we're gonna get a little bit of that off, even though it would have it in there. But I like it filled in the lines. I'm hoping that stays like that, because the last time it kind of washed out of the lines, I want to say, and it looked a little bit too dull. You know, it didn't have that distinct, you know, look from it that I wanted. You know, separation in there. So there's like 2 more steps after this. And we'll get to that tomorrow. All right, be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. So I believe in the last one you saw me do a wash on this. I did the wash, and then right after I did that wash, I let it dry completely, and then I shot it with a little Tamiya flat clear. Sealed it all up nice, and I hit it with one more wash, and it actually looks pretty good. I'm going to do some wood on the outside of this. I'm just not happy with the way the wood's coming out, stain wise. So I'm going to hold off on that, and I'll do that, add that in another video. But then I'll just finish detailing this in another video. I got to do the pylons in a concrete, and yeah, that'll be that for this, and I'll be 100% done. And then we'll go on from there. Yeah, so we're done doing this ramp. All right, thanks for watching Jack on Tracks. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification button wherever it is, and thank you once again, and as always, catch you later.